Hello guys, it's me Chaser Ho from Chixie Hoofer YouTube channel. So I posted a video last time, or it was actually yesterday, about explaining about eczema or neurodermatitis. And I'm not really good in explaining. As I watched my video, I kind of look funny. So maybe this video also will be funny, but I'm just gonna make it short. So what is neurodermatitis? Neurodermatitis is a skin condition which is like intense itching and and scaling. So normally it can be found on the neck. That's where my baby's eczema comes when she's stressed or she's eaten something that can trigger it, and also in her legs and sometimes in the back of the knee. So I think this eczema or neurodermatitis comes when a people is allergic to something, and it results into her skin. So this is also called skin asthma. So, like asthma, there are foods that can trigger this skin condition. For example, when you have asthma, it triggers when you eat some really salty foods and when you're in a very dusty place. That's the same with eczema or neurodermatitis, because I noticed when I eat eggs, chicken, she will have a flare up. Not in that day, but most recent is the next day or the next 12 hours. So I have listed here, same in the other video, the foods that triggers it, as I have been observing her since she was born up to now. So these are the foods that I'm trying to avoid to eat, because every time I eat them she will have a flare up. So eggs, chicken, and with seafoods, I really avoided this since she was born. When it started, she's just few days old. Shrimp and also crab. I love shrimp so much. Then one time I ate a lot of it, and then my baby suffered so bad that I really thought that, and I think that she is same like her dad, that has some allergic to some foods because they have really sensitive skin. And tuna, also it's same with crab and shrimp, they have a lot of allergens content. So before, I never thought that some people could really be allergic to fruits, but after I've researched and read a lot about neurodermatitis and what triggers it, I just discovered. So these fruits that should be avoided is the citrusy fruits, the fruits that are sour when they are unripe. For example, orange, the lemon, the apple, the grapes, mango, and I also think that also strawberry, because one time I gave her a lot of strawberry, then after that she had a flare up. So also try to avoid all kinds of nuts. I think all of nuts are allergens in nature. So please try yourself to avoid it. I love nuts, but I can't eat because she's breastfeeding. She's still breastfeeding up to now. She's already 1 year and 7 months. And also, there are vegetables that can also trigger it or make the eczema worse. So, for example, is eggplant and squash, carrots, and most especially tomato. So, tomato is, yeah, because I have been feeding her. I did not know about tomato just really recently. So, I have been eating pasta, and I also feed her with pasta because sometimes I just bought the hip uh food already that's in a glass that you can just buy in a grocery shop or a DM or anywhere, that is a baby food. Most of the foods that are ready made for babies contains tomatoes, so that also causes her flare up. So that's why, like, few weeks ago, her neurodermatitis doesn't go away because it's the food that she ate. So at least now I know, and I'm really glad that I found it out. So also there are spices that you also need to avoid when you are going to cook for your baby or for you, especially if you have eczema. Not Don't use too much garlic and onion. Maybe you can use a little bit. If you're older, you can tolerate it, but for a baby, please try to avoid it to put it in your baby's food. So if you're a grown up and you just want to feel like a, eating a cereal from a box that you can just easily buy for breakfast in the grocery shop, please watch or look at the box that they will write it there that this food contains allergens. So please try notice that it doesn't contain soya, because soya is, yeah, beans, soya, try to avoid it. So also, since eczema is also called as skin asthma, so being in a dusty place and then inhaling a lot of dust can really trigger it. It means you will not be coughing because you don't have asthma, but your skin will flare up and it's gonna be really, really red. So please avoid going to dusty places, and with your mattresses, keep your beds and linens clean. At least change it every week. And when you go out and your child was playing in the outside, give him or her a bath after that, because then if it will stay some long time in her body, she will then, it will trigger her neurodermatitis. So if your baby also has already this, please avoid using soaps or shampoo that is scented. So use only very, very mild. I think anything will work, because it's cheap or expensive, because as long as it's for sensitive skin, the really thing that has really rule in making it worse is the food that you take. Also, try to use when you're doing your kids baby's laundry, please use just a sensitive or a laundry powder that's meant for babies with sensitive skin. So for my baby, since she was born when we were still in the Philippines. I mean, when this started, the doctor prescribed her Physiogel gentle cleanser and Physiogel cream. But here in Germany, it's very expensive. And then the last few weeks ago, it didn't work in her skin. For some reason, I am really, really confused what to do anymore. So I watched what I ate, and because it's also still very cold, so the weather has something to do with it as well. When your baby is feeling cold, then it will get worse. And so because of that, I made my own soap that contains natural ingredients, and no steroids, no sulfates, or no scent at all. So this baby soap is infused. The oil that I've used to make this is infused with calendula oil, like calendula, marigold, and chamomile. In Germany, it's camille. So chamomile for 4 weeks. And then I added with oat milk, because oat milk is good for bad skin conditions. So it's all in this soap. I also added this with tea tree essential oil and lavender essential oil, because tea tree essential oil is antifungal and antibacterial in nature, and so as the lavender essential oil. So I also made a cream for her. So this is actually a balm. It's also made with, as you can see, I've already used it today. Um, This is also made with all natural ingredients, beeswax and some oils chosen, castor oil, olive oil. So I also, in the oil that I used in this is also infused with calendula, chamomile. I even added boragi and some oat milk. And I also added tea tree oil and lavender essential oil to this soap. And turmeric, that's why it's color yellow, because I also added turmeric on this, because turmeric is also good for skin conditions like that. So, how to prevent, for example, when your baby has already been cured, how to prevent your baby from having eczema or neurodermatitis, or for yourself. So, please avoid smoking during pregnancy, or even when you're already giving birth. Just avoid smokes. And then balanced diet. And then please use care products that's for summer and for winter. So always moisturize your baby's skin and your skin to prevent from drying, and protect your little ones from stress, also yourself, because stress can also trigger this skin condition. I've seen it. I've watched my husband when we were still in London having this really really red eyes, and I was like, what is this? Because at that time I really love chicken, and my baby was not born at that time yet. So I every day I always cook chicken. So, and he always eat it. For some reason I don't know why he doesn't know that he is allergic to chicken, or maybe he's allergic to many things, same like my baby. So I think that's all, guys, for now, and I hope that this is now more clear explanation than the explanation before. So um I'm gonna update you for if there are new things that I've discovered, or um, I knew about neurodermatitis or eczema. For anyways, my soap is available on Etsy. If you wanna purchase, you can email me, and also I will write the Etsy shop down at the description box. So thank you guys for watching, and this is not available because I actually just really made this for my baby, so I did not really make a lot. I made like only 10 of this, and she've already used like 5 already, because I keep applying and moisturizing her skin with this. So I think it's better because it's all made with natural oils, and the infusion is really good because this soap really helped her skin. This is the one that dried the really redness. This is the one that dried up the redness, and because when your skin of course is dry, it's very itchy. When your cell is trying to connect to each other and while it's healing, so it's really itchy, and I applied with this, and I'm really trying my best to not let her scratch it, but sometimes you just can't stop. I sometimes I need to tie her hand, but she can't let go because she's very strong. So maybe put some gloves if your baby can still is still really a baby. Put some gloves so to prevent from scratching, because scratching can really make it worse and cause a lot of damage to the skin, which can lead to bacterial and fungi infections in the surface of the skin. So um please take care, and that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.